Hello everyone and welcome to the Very Reasonable Pilots podcast. I'm your host, Charles Long, and with me as always is my co-host, Jake Block. How are you doing today, Jake?
Doing alright. Nothing's really going on. Saw Palm Springs with Andy Samberg.
Oh, how was that?
It was good. It's kind of like Groundhog Day, but there's two people, and it's kind of like a love story.
Like Groundhog Day is.
Like a romantic comedy sort of thing, but it's better than that. I don't know. I thought it was a good show.
Are there dinosaurs in it?
For about like 5 seconds.
There are dinosaurs in it, which is that makes it better than Groundhog Day.
There were
because I've seen posters in the trailer.
Why is there dinosaurs in the trailer?
I don't know.
For about like 4 seconds in the movie, there's dinosaurs.
Well, actually, I saw the Mondo. Do you know Mondo? It's like an art company online. And
I have no idea what you're talking about. So.
There's a company that makes vinyl prints of movie soundtracks.
Yeah.
And they made one of Palm Springs, and the artwork of the vinyl record, like the case, had dinosaurs in it.
Why? Literally.
I don't know. I haven't seen the movie.
Any sense in the context of the movie.
All right. Well, if we're talking about things that we watched this week, I watched a couple of things actually. I watched this really weird. I'm pretty sure it's Swedish. This very weird Swedish movie called Border.
Border?
It's just Border.
Okay.
Yeah, it's about this woman.
It's a pretty racist accent.
Swedish.
Lost all of our Swedish viewers.
Oh no.
All 0 of them.
Well, yeah, if they're viewers, that means they would be in this room.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does, because they're not viewing this, they're listening to it.
On YouTube, you can, just watch the picture that I put there.
Oh, yeah, they could mute the sound.
The one picture. Well, you're viewing the picture while
Fair enough, okay. I stand corrected.
Yeah,
Yeah, Border.
Well, you're not standing, you're sitting.
I'm sorry. I sit corrected.
There you go.
So, it's about this TSA agent woman who can smell fear.
That's interesting.
It is super weird. I don't want to explain why.
She can smell fear, or why it's weird?
Why it's weird.
Okay.
Because the smelling fear is literally the least weird part of it. It is a very strange film that I had seen the trailer.
Yeah.
Like not years ago, like the year it came out, and I had never watched it, but I thought it looked interesting. And then I saw it was on Hulu, and I watched it, and I was like, this is fucking awesome. Like, I watched it over 3 nights. I don't know if it's something you could just... It's not very long, it's just dense.
Dense movie? So
dense,
how long is it?
Thick, weird, I don't know, like 90 minutes.
Okay.
But there's just so many things that happen that when they happen, you're like, alright, I'm gonna pause this. I'm gonna go take a break. You know?
Is it like cringy, or is it
It's not cringe. It's cringy, it's just very weird and very Swedish.
Yeah. I don't know how that makes sense, but okay.
Jake,
you don't have to explain. I'll watch the movie.
You're not gonna
I'm not gonna watch the movie.
I'm gonna do spoilers, so if you're concerned about Border, which is a movie that came out in 2018 and is Swedish, just go watch it because it's very good. It's about this woman, she's a TSA agent, she looks really ugly.
Wow.
That's part of the movie. And then it's like because she's a troll.
Yeah. Like
an actual troll. From mythological times.
Now this is getting pretty weird.
And she was like, they had her parents in hospitals where they did experiments on them in the 70s. Okay, and she was just given to somebody who worked at the hospital, and they cut off her tail. So she has to, so she's a very odd looking woman. And she meets this other guy who is also a troll and tells her all this stuff.
Oh, so it's a love story.
Yeah, but they both have vaginas.
Oh.
But he looks like a man, but he's got a vagina. And when they're like making out, she grows a penis out of her vagina.
Why doesn't he grow a penis?
I don't know. Don't ask me. And
is this all shown, or is this
implied?
Yes.
No.
So you see a dick grow.
Saw it right there.
He's pointing at the screen right now.
I'm pointing at the screen in which we're watching the recording process take place.
Yeah, the sound waves.
Yeah. So I saw the dick. And then it turns out that the guy she fell in love with, who was also a troll, is part of a child sex trafficking ring that she's been tracking in a subplot in the movie this entire time.
Oh my god,
because she's weird. The TSA agent who can smell fear.
Why is the TSA agent tracking down?
She smelled child pornography on somebody.
Yeah, but she would just hand that off to someone else, like the TSA agent.
Yeah, but it was like it's Sweden. It's Sweden. Just let it.
Yeah, they don't have a TSA in Sweden.
And they
like a Swedish TSA.
Yeah, Swedish.
Swedish A. Yeah, that was good.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, I just
That was
like
really
that
awful
big,
joke.
I like that big line.
Right there. But the line he's implying is the pause.
The big
that was a really
straight
awful joke.
line and the.
I'm gonna cut that out just to make you
I
look.
hope so.
Look
But
strange.
yeah, I watched that very strange movie, and he births a weird monster child that looks like a human baby, and he sells it. It's very strange, and I really liked it, but it's real weird.
I wasn't gonna watch this movie when you started explaining this, and now I'm definitely not gonna watch this movie.
I also watched a documentary called "I Am Not Your Negro."
I saw that. It's on Netflix, right?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't watch it. I saw like the picture.
It's on Hulu. I don't know if it's also on Netflix. I watched it on Hulu, and it's really fucking good.
Or maybe it is on Hulu.
Yeah, it's narrated by Sam Jackson. I couldn't place his voice for the first 20 minutes of watching the movie. I was like, I know that's someone famous, but it's not. He's not doing Sam Jackson stuff where he's yelling and motherfucker. He never says motherfucker once.
What do you call Samuel Jackson? Sam Jackson. You guys on like a...
we're close.
Okay.
We hang out.
Everyone else,
You've seen that clip?
I've been told I have to call him Samuel L. Jackson, or he'll get upset.
No.
But you can call him Sam Jackson.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
You seen that clip where he watches hentai?
No,
he doesn't.
I don't know what the hell you look up in your spare time, but okay.
No, he did one of those wired autocomplete interviews. And you remember he did one of those?
No, I don't remember because I didn't watch it.
Well, he did one of them.
I just told you I
and
didn't
one
watch
of the
it.
questions was, does Sam Jackson watch anime? And he's like, yes, and hentai too. He does this great laugh. It's great. It's Sam Jackson. He's the fucking man. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, I Am Not Your Negro is a very good documentary about American novelist James Baldwin.
We should probably talk about the pitch, shouldn't we?
Yeah, but we're allowed to talk about other stuff too.
Okay, I got it. Good documentary that I'm probably not going to watch.
I know. It's not the...
I might have watched it if you didn't mention it, but now I'm definitely not going to watch it.
I know it's not the purview of this podcast, but I think I should,
Objection.
Objection way.
That's
Overruled.
not the purview.
Overruled.
Overruled by what?
Me.
I said what, not who. Wow. That was really unnecessary. Okay, what's the... He raised his chair for no reason.
I raised it all the way up. Alright. Okay. The post. The post?
Yeah, okay. What's the pitch, Charlie?
The pitch for this week, I think...
I'm going to cut out all of that beforehand and just start right now.
Great. The pitch for this week is I want to talk about a D&D show.
Okay.
A Dungeons and Dragons television show.
We all know what D&D is.
Well, just, you want to be clear. D&D,
Got
Dungeons
it, you're a
and
nerd,
Dragons.
right? Go ahead.
Wizards of the Coast for HBO.
Have you played D&D?
No.
I haven't either.
I am an observer. I am a fan of D&D. I listen to a lot of D&D podcasts and stuff like that.
But you don't play.
I don't play because I don't have enough friends.
Oh. Damn.
High five.
Why are we high-fiving?
He didn't give me a high five. So I think that this D&D... He's wiping his hand like he gave me a high five and was disgusted, but he didn't even give me the high five. He wiped his hand in disgust at the thought of giving me a high five.
Actually, my hands were just kind of sweaty. Mm-hmm. It's hot in here.
So this TV show would be an HBO thing.
Of course it would.
Or maybe a British, like a BBC thing. I could see that happening.
Okay.
Because I'm imagining short seasons. Like 5-episode long seasons.
Yeah.
But each episode is an hour. And each episode is an entirely different fantasy story. This is an anthology D&D show.
Oh, okay. So you're not following the same characters.
No, follow, because I don't think that works as well for a D&D. Like if you're trying to pitch D&D to a major audience, I think you would go with look at all the things we can do and all the places we can go and different types of people we can have. Yeah. So every episode would follow a different cast of characters on a different adventure trying to do something else.
Okay.
You could have, crossover side characters, maybe even one of the main characters from a previous episode could show up. But I think these stories should be, for the most part, completely, different from each other. Okay. And the first idea I have is kind of a basic one, you know. 4 heroes meet in a pub, in a tavern.
Tavern, yeah.
And then they, you know, go on an adventure.
There's a lot of names you could use for.
Yeah, pub.
That
Pub.
place.
Went down to the pub.
That's weird.
Went down to the pub.
Okay. That was a lot of silence.
That
Can
was
you
the
continue?
perfect
So
amount
there's
of
4
silence.
heroes. They go down to a tavern or inn.
Well, there's a human thief, Gowan. I think the human thief, this guy, he's like a sleazy slimeball. Less of a thief, more of a con man.
Yeah.
But for classification's sake, he's a human thief who he's like a quick salesman. You know, quick sale. He's got, I like to imagine he's got the sides, but he doesn't have the top of his hair.
I don't know. So
Like, he's got the horseshoe.
he's balding.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like a, you know,
He's an older dude.
used car salesman. No.
Oh, okay.
He's a young man. He's just balding. He's just got the horseshoe. Then there's an orcish barbarian. Her name is Inar.
You already broke rule number 1, Charlie.
Oh yeah, women.
Well, no. Oh my God. We got a
So-
sexist here. All right. No, I was saying you got 2 characters with this that name start with the same letter.
Sorry. Call her Inar.
Benar? Is that what you
Inar.
said? Anar?
Oh, Inar is actually not bad.
Anar's better. All right,
Yeah.
there you go.
Orcish
You
barbarian.
fixed it.
Her name's Inar.
Anar.
I think she's, you know, she's the classic I think these are stock characters. Like, these are people who are like they would appear to be.
Okay.
They're stereotypical in the sense that they're, you know, like how you would expect them to be, and you divert from that in later episodes. But this is the pilot, so it's just kind of like,
Okay. This is where you trick people to watch the show.
yeah, this is where you trick people into watching the show.
That's what I said. Thanks for repeating. That was abuse. I'll talk to HR about that. He slapped my leg, by the way.
Twice.
He did that.
Yeah, it was twice.
That's what he did.
Alright, they receive a quest from a wizard in a pub.
You didn't talk about the rest of the characters.
Oh, sorry.
You talked about Anar and Gawain, and you still haven't talked to the rest.
Okay, a half-elk. Half-elk. She's half-elk. She's got
Half-elf training wizard, Oscilla.
Oscilla.
I'm reading it off the board, by the way. That's how I know.
Yeah, I've got everything's up on a big TV that we can both see. And then a dwarven druid named Stella. So, I think,
So Gawain, Anar, Oscilla, and Stella.
yeah. I think Inar and Stella are women. Gowan and Oscilla is not a woman.
Oscilla is not a woman?
No, but it sounds like a woman's name.
Oh, okay, that's the joke.
And he's like this like skinny, weenie
Yeah, he's
little.
okay,
he's a
got it.
half wizard in training. He's not. He can make shapes appear.
You can make some sort of joke about like how he pronounces his name differently than everyone else.
Oh, Ocelia.
That still sounds bad.
That's still pretty. It's still pretty feminine.
The L's are silenced. Osaya.
Saya.
Osaya. See, that sounds cool.
That
And then
is cool.
Oscilla is what everyone else says.
Yeah. We do not pronounce L in our culture.
In elfin culture.
An elfin, half elfin culture, but his culture is like he lived down the street.
Yeah, okay.
They get the map from the guy in the pub where he's like, "Hey, I'm a wizard. Hey, would you like a fucking map
You're
to
a wizard,
adventure?"
Harry. Yeah, I got it.
Zip it up. They do that. I just noticed his T-shirt does the exact same thing as his sticker on his back at the back of his laptop. He's rocking a lot of Arctic Monkeys merch.
I got a sticker and a t-shirt. Thanks.
Yeah. I
Okay.
had 2 stickers and
So,
a T-shirt.
Gawain, Anar, Oscilla, or Osaya,
Yeah.
and Stella just got a quest from a wizard at
Yeah.
the tavern.
The first 2/3 of the episode, it's just the traveling.
Yeah.
There's not a whole lot of, adventuring happening. I put some monster ideas up. These aren't, the final boss. They're just things they could encounter along the way. Some lake siren, possibly.
Okay.
Like calling Oscilla to the lake or Gowan to the lake to be seduced and then, probably eaten or whatever they do.
Or whatever they do.
In the lake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
A werewolf, possibly some rabid vampires.
slash zombies.
Well, possibly you could have some zombies there, but I think having like rabid or vampires who just like stream out of the woods in the middle of the night and then they have to defend their camp. It's a pretty good idea for an action sequence.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
This is all animated, right? I forgot.
It's really up to whichever network we decide to pitch to.
Alright, animated is probably the easiest, but...
Animated's easiest, but I think you would get more clout if it was like this. This could be the next Game of Thrones level, exciting.
No, I'm pitching the next Game of Thrones, or maybe I already did. I don't know which order these are coming out.
The Mandalorian.
No, that already came out.
I know. It's a good one. I like that one. And then the final third of the episode, the final chunk. They arrive to the top. The top of the mountain. They're going up to get the fucking treasure or whatever. They head down into the dungeon. I don't know why, but the first Bleak Falls Barrow.
Oh, from Skyrim.
It's all I'm thinking here.
Are you gonna name it like Deeks, Dolls, Darrow? So it's like obviously the same thing as Skyrim, but not because you changed the name.
No. I was gonna call it Sad Lads Falls Over.
Wow, what a clever and creative name.
Yep, Sad Lad Falls Over. They travel up the mountain, Sad Lad falls over. And then, they travel down the dungeon, they're dodging traps, they're fighting off skeletons or whatever.
Yeah.
They're doing all the adventuring stuff. They get down to the center of the dungeon, the center of the mountain, the heart of the great evil that has drawn them there.
Yeah.
And that holds all their treasure and shit.
And they win.
And it's this demon that has been trapped within the soul of the mountain for centuries and has been using...
And it's voiced by Benedict Cumberbatch, and it's a dragon. And
No.
the movie's actually The Hobbit.
No.
I figured it out, Charlie. You're just pitching The Hobbit.
I wasn't. I wouldn't pitch The Hobbit.
I think you just pitched The Hobbit.
I would... If
you got a human thief, an elf...
There's not a human thief in The Hobbit.
Oh, I figured this out.
The Hobbit has...
The Hobbit.
The Hobbit is the thief in The Hobbit.
No, that one dwarf guy is kind of like a thief. The one that wants to fuck the elf.
I guess. That guy, the pretty one? The pretty dwarf? I like the guy with the axe in his head. That was my favorite dwarf in that movie.
I don't remember that guy.
Yeah, exactly, because it was a bad movie.
It was a bad movie.
All three of them.
Yeah.
There were 3 bad movies.
Alright, so they get to the demon. It's not voiced by Benedict Cumberbatch.
Definitely not voiced by Benedict Cumberbatch.
But it could be.
Nah, it's voiced by Idris Elba.
Okay.
That's so much better. He's so much more intimidating.
Than Benedict Cumberbatch?
Yes!
Maybe. I don't know.
Benedict Cumberbatch is way less intimidating than Idris Elba.
Elba's got some bad villain roles. Like, he was the villain in, like, that Fast and Furious... Hobbs and Shaw. I didn't see it, but, like...
I think.
No, Hobbs and Shaw.
Okay, whatever.
It's definitely Hobbs and Shaw.
Okay, I didn't see
Say
it either.
Say Hobbs and Shaw.
No.
Okay.
Hobbs and Shaw.
Okay, well, he was the bad guy in that, and I don't think he was very good, even though I didn't see the movie, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah. Also, I'm talking about physically, like, in real life. Idris Elba could beat the shit out of Benedict Cumberbatch and you and me and everyone else.
I wasn't talking about that.
I wasn't talking about in his, like, other movies. I'm talking about their voices, respectively.
Okay. Well, then why are you talking about his physique? I was talking about Benedict Cumberbatch's voice.
Alright. It's not. I will make sure to put a penguin reference in there. Benedict Cumberbatch can't say penguin. He can't say the word penguin. He says penguin.
Sounds like you said it.
No,
that sounds like you said it. Okay, let's continue here. Demon?
Yeah, there's a demon in the mountain. It's been trapped there. It's been using, corpses of people it lures to them, to the mountain in order to, puppet them around. And I didn't really have an ending beat it out.
Oh, sweet. You've gotten us all this way, and you didn't even come up with an ending.
Yeah.
Nice.
I would imagine they
slay the demon or something?
I would imagine they do something magic with the demon. Like, the half-elf training wizard and the dwarven druid, who I assume he's trying to learn some things from, because druids are also magical.
Yeah.
Do some sort of light magic spell in order to cast the demon back into whatever Stygian pit it arose from, while Gawain and Inar defend them against...
Oh, okay.
I mean, I guess they could make out.
It'd be pretty, like, out of nowhere, there's no love story at all, but at the end, they just make out for no reason.
Everyone just starts fucking.
Well, no, just them two.
No,
They're just
everyone.
No, this is a PG
The demon,
show.
everyone.
It's a PG show.
All the skeletons, everyone's just banging.
Sorry, you just picked up a Disney Plus
Sponsorship.
sponsorship. So
If we got Disney Plus to sign
make
us,
this show, yeah.
oh my god.
You would not have them having sex, that's for sure.
No.
Maybe you get a kiss, but that's it.
I think I would only do a kiss if it was a gay kiss.
On Disney Plus?
Yeah.
You could probably do that.
I think I could, right?
Yeah.
What's the little Gaston's bitch boy?
I have no idea what you're on about.
In Beauty and the Beast, Gaston has that little manservant, and he was gay in the movie, and they made a big deal about it.
No.
Oh, Josh Gad played him.
I have no idea.
It's like the first openly gay Disney character on screen, and it's like, congratulations, it's Josh Gad in a dumb wig.
I have no idea.
He doesn't know, folks.
No, I
he
don't.
doesn't fucking know.
Oh, you're talking about the live action Disney?
Yes,
yeah,
obviously.
No, I didn't see that, so I wouldn't know.
Alright. So what do you think of my idea?
I think that you not having an ending.
I gave you an
is
ending.
really disappointing.
I gave
to be
you an
honest.
ending.
Okay, so it's a D&D show.
It's a D&D
and
show.
New episode, new premise every single time.
Yeah, new
characters, new everything.
New characters, definite new setting. That's
setting.
that's something that I think is unexplored in D&D media. It's always,
The same.
is fucking British mythology. Swords, sorcery, wizards, and you're in the woods, and there's a tavern. But I think something way more interesting is like all the sandy parts.
Yeah.
And, go up north, you meet some fucking Vikings, it'd be rad. That no one ever does that in D&D stuff, besides, like, actual games.
And you know what I think would be cool?
Uh-huh.
Is if different setting every time, different story, but it's the same 4 actors / voice actors.
Oh, now that's an idea.
Because then it sort of mimics the idea that
Yeah.
it's the same group playing.
Oh, and it gives it some... Yeah,
you
I
really
like that a
squeaking
lot.
chair. You really love just squeaking that chair all the time, don't you?
Have I been squeaking a lot?
Yeah, a lot.
I didn't notice,
Yeah,
honestly.
well. Okay, so the same 4 characters? Do you like that?
I think that's great. That's a great idea. Can we get... Who should we get?
Hey, what?
Who should we get? As
The same 4 characters?
same 4 actors.
So we got a human thief who's not an old man, but is an old man.
I think... Well,
Looks like an old man.
I'm thinking voice actors now.
Oh, you're thinking voice actors.
Yeah, same 4 main voice actors.
Is this
in
a
every
funny
episode.
show? Because if so, you want to go with comedians.
I think it's...
John Mulaney as Gawain.
I think
Gawain.
John Mulaney is the little...
Elf
prissy
training. Yeah, you're right.
Elf with the woman's name.
Yeah, I
And
think
then you
that
put,
fits.
more cool established actors in the
what's
other
her name?
parts.
God, what's the Chelsea Peretti as the Orcish barbarian?
No, I think...
Inar.
See, I was also pulling from Brooklyn Nine-Nine, but I'm thinking Rosa.
As the Orcish barbarian.
Yes.
That fits, yeah.
Yeah.
But I like Chelsea Peretti.
I like Chelsea Peretti too, but I think Chelsea Peretti is... You can't have too much Chelsea Peretti in a show.
But she's awesome.
Yeah, she's great, but...
Should she be a side character?
Yes, I think Chelsea
A
Peretti
reoccurring side character
is-
in different roles.
is the big-titted wench.
No.
No.
Chelsea Peretti is like the annoying, trader person that wants to trade with you and you buy stuff from them.
No.
Okay.
Chelsea Peretti plays an extremely intelligent and well-versed in feminist theory Barwench.
Okay.
His mind is just exploded.
I don't really understand. how that
like
makes sense,
everyone's
but
bar wenches. Everyone's smacking her on the ass or like all that sort of shit's going on with a bar wench, and she's talking about this is just a result of the patriarchal society developed because of the rich European landowners. But it's D&D stuff.
Oh, I would like if she's also kind of like the peasants in Monty Python.
Oh, yeah.
Or Holy Grail, and she's constantly on about the anarcho-syndicist commune or whatever.
Yeah.
She should be like that.
Yeah. That's I
When
think
she gets hit, she's like, this. See, this is what I mean. This is the oppression in our society.
Yeah. But
Very
she's not
outspoken.
annoying. She's not trying to be annoying. I'm not saying the character's annoying. She's just smart. Is all.
Yeah.
And she
I'm cool with that.
And the last season she starts a nudist colony.
I don't know. Okay, now you lost me.
Why?
You kind of lost me at the wench part and the sexist remarks, and now you really lost me at this.
Why have I lost you at the...
You're just so bad at making female characters strong.
I'm not. There are 2 female characters in this show. And
So
I
bad.
just pitched a third one. Also, I want everyone to know, but that the joke of women earlier was a joke. It was a joke. 'Cause he didn't react like it was a joke. He
I'm
just
gonna
made
cut
me
this
seem
part
like a
out right
bad
here and just
person.
make him seem like a bad person.
Yeah, I love women.
Look, he is a bad person.
Jesus, I'm
But
just saying. I'm
working on it, guys. All right,
Wait,
I'm really working on it.
We're
I'll
not
try to get him to be a
showing
better
the
person.
nudity. We're not showing it. It's just, I think, the likely evolution for this character.
Why can't she start like a revolution
Well,
against
no,
patriarchy?
because she's too smart for that.
Why is she too smart for that?
No,
Are you saying the masses should be suppressed?
No, I'm saying
Wow.
that
All right, you heard it here first, folks. Charlie wants to suppress the masses
You didn't let me finish.
and discourage freedom of thought.
She would be like,
There we
all
go.
right, everybody, you know what? This system's broken. Let these people do what they want to do.
We get it. You just want to protect your
I wanna
stocks
go.
and your Wall Street
I wanna
investments.
go.
All right, Charlie.
Start a newest colony. Who wants to come with me? And I think she'd have a lot of people come with her, because, you know, she's cool. Chelsea Preddy, call us. Unless you don't like the idea, then don't. Or if you hear this, I would appreciate a call. Just to let me know. This is my phone number. 4410-093-1462.
Is that actually your phone number?
Find out.
Okay, that was weird. I think that's
Alright,
it.
I
hope
think that's it.
That was probably the worst episode yet.
What? I think that was a good episode.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Why?
I don't know, it's just bad.
Jake, you have my phone number. You can find out if that was my
Yeah,
phone
but I don't
number.
remember your phone number.
Your phone is in your pocket. I
Yeah.
can see the outline.
My phone's over here, that's my
Oh,
wallet.
sorry, your wallet. There's
It's
just
in my
happy to
pants
see
now.
me, folks. Ha ha ha
That wouldn't
ha.
make any sense. My
He's got an erection.
it's
That's
it's
unrelated.
rectangular.
Yeah, he's got
That makes sense.
he's got a rectangular erection.
Alright, can we go? I'm
We
gonna
just
go.
said it. Alright, thank you everyone for coming and joining us at the Very Reasonable Pilots podcast. I have been your host, Charles Lung. With me as always has been my co-host, Jake Gloth. You can find us on all sorts of various social medias, Twitters, Instagrams.
It's all in the description.
It's all in the description. It's all there. I promise. And so is our YouTube link. And you can listen to
Unless
this
you're
on-
watching this on YouTube.
Unless you're watching
then
it
the
on
link is
YouTube.
not in there.
It's up at the top.
It's also not in the thing on Spotify or anything else because I didn't put it there.
Great. So, you can listen to Spotify. Also, you can find us on Spotify. I've been holding out my hand for Jake to hold it since I started talking.
Oh, I thought he was like emphasizing.
No, I was
something.
waiting
I
for
don't
Jake
know.
to hold my hand, and he hasn't.
I'm not
It's
gonna
very
hold your
rude.
hand.
All right. Goodbye, everyone. Have a lovely time and stay safe out there.
His hand is still out. If you're wondering, it's just sitting in front of me.